guests, respected doctors, members of ICICI Foundation, colleagues and dear friends. Myself Indra, occupational optometrist, and it's my honor and privilege to be your master of ceremony for today's auspicious occasion, the inauguration of ICICI Foundation, Glaucoma Center and Uvea Center. We are truly delighted to have you with us as we mark an important milestone in advancing specialized eye care and reaffirming our commitment to preventing avoidable blindness. Now, I request all the dais members onto the stage, please. Dr. T.S. Surendran, Chairman, Shankar Nethralaya. Dr. Girish Shivarao, President, Medical Research Foundation, Executive Medical Director, Shankar Nethralaya. Sri Shugalchand Jain, Board Member, Medical Research Foundation. Mr. Shantanu Sammadar, State Head, Tamil Nadu ICICI Bank. Yes, sir. Mr. Girish, Regional Head, South ICICI Foundation. Mr. G. Ramachandran, Honorary Secretary, Medical Research Foundation. Mr. Ashok Mehta, Honorary Treasurer, Medical Research Foundation. Before we begin, there are few general instructions to the audience. We kindly request all the guests to switch their mobile phones to silent mode to ensure the program proceeds without interruption. Please remain seated during the proceedings and extend your cooperation to the organizing team for the smooth conduct of the event. To commence this meaningful event, let us seek divine blessings. I invite Ms. Soundarya Darshini, pediatric optometrist, to lead us in invocation.
मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजयत्री मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजयत्रीम् आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत त्यजत परेषु वक्रममाक्रमणं त्यजत परेषु वक्रममाक्रमणं मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजयत्री मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजयत्री.
Thank you, Soundarya, for setting a serene and positive tone for the evening. A formal welcome sets the foundation for any successful gathering. Now, I invite Dr. T.S. Surendran, Chairman, Shankar Nethralaya, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. I don't know how to pronounce, Shantanu Samadar, and Pratik Jain and other members. Before I think starting to welcome, I will always, I think, tell the nostalgia of the departments today, Glaucoma and Uvea. Glaucoma was started by one Dr. Ram. He was trained by Dr. Perkins from UK and followed by Dr. Girish Rao, who took his vitreoretinal fellowship. Dr. Sridhar Rao. I think better to write it. Dr. Sridhar Rao, B. Sridhar Rao, Bangalore Sridhar Rao, and I think followed by Dr. Lingam Vijaya, who was heading the department. She has become emeritus now. And Uvea department was started by Dr. Rajnikanta. Am I right, Vijay? And followed by JB and then a lot of stalwarts in the field. So I think I thank ICICI. I think ICICI itself has three eyes. I. So like Shiva, Lord Shiva having three eyes. So ICICI Foundation, I just Googled about the foundation. They have done a lot of work in 28 states and 8 union territories, especially taking care of the people to come up in life, dairy farming, etc., entrepreneurship, etc. And they've been doing yeoman service. And today it will be a milestone in Nethralaya for sponsoring 2 of the floors, which actually started way back in 93 as Maiko block. And 3rd floor and 4th floor was with the operating theatre and also outpatient, operating theatre and inpatient block. So that has been converted, and I must commend Dr. Girish Rao for getting introduced to ICICI and bringing them here to have this major project in Nethralaya. This is a New Year and Pongal gift to Shankar Nethralaya. So I just heartily, I think, welcome all of you, one and all. And I think about the department, Dr. Bhaskar and Dr. Amla Elizabeth, they will do the more details about the department. And I once again thank you for coming for this wonderful function. God bless.
Thank you. That was a great and enthusiastic start, sir. Glaucoma remains one of the leading cause of irreversible blindness, and early diagnosis and expert care are crucial. To brief us on the vision, services, and the impact of glaucoma department, I invite Dr. M. Bhaskaran, Director, Srimad Jadavbhai Natmal Singhvi Glaucoma Services.
Thank you very much. Good evening, one and all, including the dignitaries on the dais. Srimad Jadavbhai Nathmal Singhvi Glaucoma Department is named after the mother of our board member, Sukalchain Jain ji, who have graciously donated for this department's founding. It was founded by former director, late Dr. B. Sridhar Rao, under the blessings of our chief, and subsequently has been expanded under the vision of our consultant, Dr. Vijaya, for many years, and recently was taken over by Dr. Shanta and subsequently by Dr. Ronnie and me. We have 14 consultants, one of the largest glaucoma department in the nation, most of whom have more than 20-25 years of experience. We have all the modern equipments that are needed for glaucoma management and the equipments needed for the lasers and surgery. We have 12 optometrists who support us in the department and 10 secretaries. We are grateful for their support. In the last year alone, we have seen 20 to 25,000 patients, old and new. Surgeries, around 2,500 to 3,000 major surgeries and many minor procedures and lasers have been done, including 150 to 200 major glaucoma procedures for children. We are a department which treats every kind of glaucoma diseases, including adults and children. We do a lot of genetics counseling because many of these glaucomas are also inherited. We do gene tests as well. And we are supported ably by the low vision clinic as well for patients who have very poor vision. These are our fellows till today. A lot of them we have trained, and they have spread all over the world, we would say. And we also train optometrists in masters and PhD. We have so far 38 MPhil, MOptoms and 6 PhDs. who have done collaborations with overseas as well. We have several national and international collaborations with local institutes of excellence like the IITs and University, and also with other nations, including the Johns Hopkins and Harvard University, USA. So we benefit by various publications. We have at least 30 to 50 publications a year from the glaucoma department. And in the Elsevier Stanford top 2% of global scientists, we have our consultants in place. So we continue to work with the support of all the donors here, and we are thankful to the ICICI also for their support. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that insightful overview and for highlighting the importance of specialized glaucoma care. Next comes uveitis and uveal disorders require precise diagnosis and multidisciplinary expertise. Now I invite Dr. Amala Elizabeth George, Deputy Director, Uvea Center, to introduce us Uvea Department and its scope of services.
Distinguished guests on the dais, my dear colleagues, friends, very happy to present our Uvea department. As you know, this is a rare and complex disease which involves many specialties, both ocular and systemic. And it contributes, however, to around 10 to 15% of blindness in the world. Recognizing the need for an exclusive uveitis department, Dr. S.S. Badrinath had the vision to set up a separate Uvea department, the first of its kind in our country. And since then, we have been ably guided by Dr. Jyotirmay Biswas, who is synonymous with uveitis in India and in parts of the world. So the Uvea department has grown to include so many that I was finding it difficult to put everybody's faces on one slide now. And the contributions of our department has helped change the practice of uveitis, not only in India and the subcontinent, but also in the world. The department is extremely active in publications, more than 336 papers in peer-reviewed indexed journals. And as you can see, citations have been increasing year by year. Books that the department has published, and we are also happy and proud to acknowledge that we also have both Dr. Jyotirmay Biswas and Dr. Partho Pratim Majumdar, who are in the top 2% of the global scientists in the Stanford list. We have a complete set of facilities for the diagnosis of this disease, and ably supported by all our colleagues in every department. We have a fellowship program which has helped train more than 50 uveitis fellows who are present all over the country and worldwide. And we have a very busy and active OPD and theatre. And with the new floor, we expect significant improvement in the efficiency of the department. And we're all looking forward to the future and grateful that we have the opportunity to all be together on one floor. Thanking you very much. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your expertise and the vital role of Uvea Center. Now, it's time for one of the most awaiting moments of the evening. May I request Mr. G. Ramachandran, Honorary Secretary, Medical Research Foundation, to honor the chief guest, Mr. Shantanu Samadar, State Head, Tamil Nadu ICICI Bank. Now, I request Mr. Ashok Mehta, Honorary Secretary, Treasurer, Medical Research Foundation, to honor Mr. Girish, Regional Head South, ICICI Foundation. Thank you, sir. We are honored to have with us a distinguished leader whose support has been instrumental in making this center a reality. Now I invite Mr. Shantanu Samadar, State Head, Tamil Nadu ICICI Bank, to address the gathering.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. And thanks a lot to the dignitaries on the dais. Thanks a lot to the legends on the who are sitting here. And I'm a very small person to speak anything on this particular August gathering. Only thing I believe is that I thought that maybe I'll share a few thoughts that how foundation happened. So while the institution, ICICI Group, is a group of 1955, we started operations in 1955 through the Act of Parliament. Foundation got formed much later. And initial days, as ma'am was referring to, so we have done a large amount of work directly into the field in terms of skill development, in terms of health, in terms of rural health. And I don't know whether you are aware that ICICI Bank has a presence in roughly around some 700 to 1,000 odd villages, interior inside the village, out of about 7,500 branches that we have. So through those branches and through the foundation, we have been doing all of those work. But for the last few years, specifically, we started concentrating on the health side. And what we believed that, and then we wanted to get in touch with like-minded organizations and specifically those institutions which carry a huge amount of trust in the brand itself, in the name itself. And that's what I was talking to Mehtaji when I was talking to you, to Rao sir, that today this brand, your brand called Shankar Netralaya, is it's a world-renowned name. And ma'am, again, you have shown across. Yeah, ma'am, actually you deserve a round of applause. Each one of you deserve a round of applause for the kind of work that you have put in. And I would say that I am personally extremely fortunate to be a part of this particular gathering, and as an institution, we are very fortunate to play a small role or play a small part in whatever you are doing for the upliftment. And I believe what you deserve is at least from the entire bank and the foundation side, a standing round of applause for all of you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words and for ICICI Foundation for the continued commitment to community eye care. Now, I request Dr. T.S. Surendran, Chairman Shankar Netralaya, to honor Sri Sugalchand Jain, Board Member, Medical Research Foundation. Thank you, sir. Now, I invite Mr. Pratik Jain to share his thoughts and reflection on this important collaboration.
Respected Dr. Girish Rao, President, Medical Research Foundation, respected Chairman, Dr. T.S. Sundaran, esteemed dignitaries on and off the dais, doctors, staff members, and dear friends. Standing here today at Shankar Netralaya, I am overwhelmed by a profound sense of homecoming. My association with this institution dates back from my birth. Over the decades, I have witnessed this temple of eye care grow leaps and bounds, yet without ever deviating from its core objective of service to society. While its scale and global standing have expanded immensely, its soul has remained unchanged. What makes Shankar Netralaya truly sacred is its unwavering commitment to compassion. Even as a world-class medical institution, it continues to provide at least 25% of its service completely free of cost, ensuring that the gift of sight is never the privilege of a few, but a right accessible to all. Allow me to share a brief note on my personal and familial legacy with this institution. My connection with Shankar Netralaya is deeply familial. I am honored to be present today with my grandfather, Sri Sugalchan Jain, my mother, Srimati Kala, my wife, Meghna, my sister, Palak, and my aunt, Kiran. My grandfather has been a long standing associate of this institution, an active member of the governing body, and a committed donor. I am especially proud to share that my mother, Srimati Kala, derives immense joy and fulfillment by volunteering her time here and service here twice a week. Many years ago, when the institute recognized the need for a dedicated glaucoma section, my grandfather helped establish a modest glaucoma eye center. What was then a small seed planted with faith and prayer has today grown into a thriving world class department, supported by dedicated doctors and a highly trained team. To witness that original vision bloom into a center of clinical excellence is one of the greatest joys of our family's life. It reinforces a powerful truth that when you contribute to Shankar Netralaya, you are not merely making a donation, you are nurturing a legacy that transcends generations. Such an extraordinary evolution does not happen by chance. It is the result of visionary leadership. I offer my deepest respect to our chairman, Dr. T.S. Sundran. Sir, your lifelong dedication and your journey from the early days alongside Dr. S.S. Badrinath form the very foundation on which this institution stands. I also extend my gratitude to our president, Dr. Girish Rao, whose leadership ensures that Shankar Netralaya remains at the forefront of global ophthalmology while never losing its compassionate core. Under your guidance, this institution continues to be a beacon of hope for patients from every corner of our country. At this moment, I fondly recall an interaction between my father, Sri Vinod, and Dr. Surendran when my father was studying in his high school. He had approached the doctor for a cosmetic correction to his eye. Partly due to peer pressure at school, the doctor gently advised that no correction was needed and reassured him that he looked handsome and irresistible, just the way he was. Thank you, doctor, for that wisdom and kindness. It left a lasting impact. A few days ago, Dr. Surendran shared with us a photograph taken nearly 40 years ago from the inauguration of the glaucoma department. It included my grandfather, my grandmother, my uncle Prasan, my father Vinod, and my aunt Kiran. That photograph revived cherished memories and reaffirmed our deep emotional bond with this institution. Beyond leadership, I wish to acknowledge the heartbeat of Shankar Netralaya, its doctors and staff. To the clinicians across all departments, from glaucoma to retina, cornea, and beyond, your precision, dedication, and perseverance save lives by restoring sight. To the nursing, administrative, and support staff, you are the living embodiment of this mission. You treat every patient, irrespective of their financial background, with dignity, warmth, and compassion, making the philosophy of service a daily reality. In closing, my family and I feel a deep sense of gratitude to be part of this extended Shankar Netralaya family. While eyes are the windows to the soul, Shankar Netralaya is the guardian of those windows. May this institution continue to grow, continue to heal, and continue to illuminate lives for generations to come. As a small token of our appreciation for this invaluable service rendered to society, we are honored to present a check to Shankar Netralaya. May I request Dr. Girish Rao to receive the same. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. My best wishes to come. I also request my family members to please join on stage. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights and support. We now move on to the felicitations, acknowledging the efforts and contributions of those who have made this initiative possible. I request Dr. Roni George, President and Director Research, Vision Research Foundation, to felicitate Ms. Purva Binde, Partner, Executive Director and Architecture. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Girish Shivrao, President, Medical Research Foundation, Executive Medical Director, Shankar Netralaya, to address the gathering.
Good evening, friends. Respected dignitaries from the ICICI Foundation, board members from the Medical Research Foundation, and my friends. This is a momentous occasion in the history of Shankar Netralaya, where we have repurposed 2 floors which have been doing great service for more than 4 decades as operation theatre and ward, which we have now converted into OPD space, adding another 15,000 square feet of additional space. What you will see on the video is the past and the present of both the departments. Now, as we know, the history of Shankar Netralaya, with all its firsts, can also be considered as the history of ophthalmology in India itself. Dr. Badrinath has been a visionary who has brought laurels to the nation as well as to Shankar Netralaya by introducing many firsts, be it lasers, ultrasound, PCRs, optometry, you name it, everything was here. But what it also led to was, over a period of time, we had a lot of footfalls, patients coming into the hospital, and we were always struggling for space. We tried to expand within the city and outside, but with limited success. And one of the reasons was Dr. Badrinath's uncompromising endeavor for a comprehensive eye care for every patient who steps into the hospital. And that resulted in our patients waiting for at least 3 to 4 hours at most time of the day. And that put a lot of pressure and strain on our systems and obviously on the manpower. And that's when we thought that maybe this is the right time to expand, and that's when the idea of moving our operation theatres and the ward to the HTP block happened. And I am thankful to Dr. Lingam Gopal, Dr. Pramod Bhende, Dr. Shanta, who guided us when we reached out for ideas in executing this. And once they gave us the go-ahead, was when we actually went ahead. And here I would like to thank Dr. Roni, Suresh, Mr. Ramchandran, Dr. Surendran, and all the other members of the administrative committee who gave their unflinching support to us to bring about this change. But just as it takes time for workup in Netralaya, we also realized that it takes time to execute any of these projects. So it took us almost 6 months more than what it should have. But that's because of the exacting nature of the processes followed across all the, whether it was ICICI Foundation, the ED Plus architects, as well as the Arkinova construction team. So, but I'm happy that the end result is what it is, and we have a state-of-art facility which has all the diagnostics and some of the therapeutics required for the department within that flow. And we hope that this is just a trigger of the change that we will see in Netralaya over the years to come. Hopefully this ripple effect will go on to the other floors, and we might have more corporates coming forward to help us refurbish our infrastructure so that we can deliver uncompromised quality eye care to the deserving, both for the paying as well as the underprivileged. What's also significant here is one of the architects who brought about this change was none other than a daughter of one of our consultants who literally grew up in this campus in the creche here. So, but I thought that with her growing up here in the organization, I'm sure she will be able to better connect with the history of the hospital and bring about changes. And obviously, her work in other hospitals, including Kaveri and other, not Kaveri? Okay, I'm sorry. Some other hospitals did help, and she was very accommodating with all our requests, whatever we wanted, and at the same time, she was firm. Wherever we wanted her to bring about something, she put her foot down. So, if there's something that you don't like, you can blame it on her. So once again, I'd like to thank the entire team. So as a special token of appreciation, I think I'd like to also mention two people who brought about this very significant change in this organization by connecting us with ICICI Foundation. Though the foundation has been there for a long time, and we heard Mr. Shantanu say that their focus shifted to healthcare recently. They have done humongous work with, I think, CMC Vellore. And we are very fortunate that they also thought us worthy of their partnership and in propagating their vision for the foundation. And the people who connected us, I think the four people who are very central to this from our side was Mr. Suresh Kumar, our GM Administration, and Ms. Kavita from the fundraising. And from the ICICI Foundation, we had Mr. Michael and Mr. Soman, who have been the pillar of strength for this. So as a token of our appreciation, I would now request Mr. Sukalchand Jain to felicitate Suresh Kumar. And I think Kavita is not here, so maybe I request Dr. Surendran to accept on her behalf. So I request Mr. Sukalchand Jain to felicitate Kavita, and Dr. Surendran will collect it on her behalf. Sir, Mr. Sukalchand Jain. Yeah. And you can carry on with the felicitation of Michael and Suman.
Yes, sir. Now I request Dr. Lingam Vijaya, Distinguished Senior Consultant, Glaucoma Services, to felicitate Mr. Michael Genova, Zonal Head, Operation ICICI
Foundation.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Jyoti Biswas, Distinguished Senior Consultant, Uvea Services, to felicitate Mr. Soman, Project Manager, ICICI Foundation.
And I finally request all the Medical Research Foundation board members to join me in honoring the ICICI Foundation with a plaque to commemorate this occasion.
Thank you, sir. Please all be seated. As we come to the conclusion of today's program, I have the honor of delivering the oath of thanks. On behalf of Shankar Netralia and the ICICI Foundation, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries, honored guests, speakers, organizers, and the participants who have made this inauguration a meaningful and memorable occasion. I would also like to place on record our sincere appreciation to the ICICI Foundation, Sri Sugalchand Jain, Mr. Pratik Jain, our maintenance department, multimedia team, event management team, technical support staff, security staff, housekeeping, and Swami Foods, and all the teams whose meticulous planning, coordination, and dedication ensured the smooth and successful conduct of today's program. On behalf of the organizing team, I thank each one for gracing the occasion and being part of this meaningful journey towards better vision and better lives. Kindly have your high tea served in the Sky Lounge, 8th floor. Thank you all once again and have a pleasant evening. Thank you.